Hello, this is going to be a little illustration ASMR video. I'm going to be drawing some characters. Black Clover, the manga. The show has a bit of a bad reputation. We're not going to be talking about that. If you don't read the manga, you should read the manga. But for the sake of just because I'm a nice guy, I will not be doing any manga spoilers. Hopefully, unless I mess up somehow. The reason I'm doing this is because before I was a little bored and I wanted to practice a little bit. I don't really draw. I've been trying to get into a bit more for storyboarding reasons, mostly because I don't think I'm very cut out for it, to be fully honest. But storyboarding to get, composition and shots down is something I can get behind. But to do that, I need some basic skills at least. So I just practiced. I did this Yami Dancho. Basically all I did was just find a screen that looked interesting or a panel that looked interesting and drew it, and then I inked it and then badly erased. Oh, you're gonna want to ignore this. This is a problem. You don't see this, okay? And then, so I originally did this with just the pencils. I have the little red and blue pencils. I don't really honestly even know what they're for, but I like them. And then I did the little Noel. And after I did all the pencil on the Noel, I was like, you know what, I have this pen. Let me try inking. This one looks a little faded because I tried erasing the pencil while it was still whatever. But then I went and re-inked the Captain Yami one. And so yeah, I thought they actually came out better than I thought they would. So I was like, you know what, let me do some more. But let me do it on an actual, at least, blank piece of paper. My dog is kind of being very annoying. It's actually 1:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I've played catch for the past half hour with my dog, and she still will not settle down, but whatever. So the characters I'm going to be drawing today I guess right now, I kind of went through on Google Images and just looked for some interesting faces. I wanted to practice faces, kind of, and one of the good images I came up with that wasn't an anime spoiler, and kind of is 2 for 1. I found this image of Fana and Mars, which I think are 2 pretty cool character designs, I guess. So I'm going to be doing at least one of them, probably Fana, if just one of them, but we'll see how long it takes. So what I'm using, I have these little red and blue pencils that I got in an art store because I'm stupid. Right here. And you want to know who I really wanted to draw? Mimosa Vermilion is who I really wanted to draw, but couldn't find a good picture. last pen that I found in my house. Sharpener, eraser, whatever. I left this pencil unsharpened just so I can record it. I don't know if that's gonna sound good or not, but here we go. I don't even know if it's gonna pick up, honestly, but alright, who knows? Okay, so let's get started. I know this is gonna be like upside down. I guess I should show, if I'm gonna flip the video, I guess I should show everything upside down. So here's the image I'm gonna use. If it's unflipped or flipped, who knows? I don't even know how to edit. But let's get started. So what I've been doing basically is starting with kind of the easy, just outline. I like to get a little like reference point using like the hard edges of the panel. On those I kind of did some interpolating and made up some stuff on those earlier ones. I already messed up. I don't like that angle. I think it's too shallow, so I'm gonna pick it up. This is why I do it in the kind of 3-stage process, where I do this red pencil, where I just kind of do general sketching and like finding my lines, and then I go over it with the blue to kind of select the lines that I want, and then the pen for harder outlines. I guess I kind of used it totally in the other ones for all of the shading, but yeah, I'll probably do that in this one too, do the pen for the final. So I just want to get this line doesn't exist. He makes this line all with the kind of hairs. I really like Yuki Tabata. I actually didn't read manga whatsoever, and I got a little antsy when watching Black Clover. So I read the whole manga, and the art is honestly astounding. I will not tell anyone to watch the anime without telling them to read the manga first. Let me actually get my head in the game. What am I doing? So I need to get like an eye line. He likes to put these little dips here, kind of where the eyes are, to give these cute little cheeks. I like when manga illustrators have their own little signature, almost their own little signature features on a character's face. Like you see the eyes on any character, and you can tell what show they're from. I think the easiest, actually a good example, would be if anyone's watching Kimetsu no Yaiba right now, Demon Slayer, just smell of the demon, whatever. That's actually the eyes in that show. If you look at the pupils, they're kind of all these diamonds. The eyes are all very unique and emotive, and I really like them. Okay, so back to the drawing for now. I'm having a hard time finding like where I should put that line, so I'm gonna like make a circle and see if that helps. I don't really know how to do any of this, any of these like basics where you like find your points and shit, honestly. But okay, so like her face kind of looks like this is the point of her face, kind of like the hair is like right there. And I think that would make this line need to be like a little bit flatter, like that maybe, to get it perpendicular. Sure, that looks okay. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do this, but whatever. I'm really just like doing this is like a really old school photocopy. Okay. I think if I do the nose, it'll kind of give me a nice framing for like everything, where everything is. You know what I mean? Back to the features. That is the feature of Yuki Tabatas that I think is the most recognizable and interesting. All of the noses. He makes these wonderful little pointy noses. And they're not easy to draw, just saying, but they're all just, they're so freaking cute. The freaking cutest noses ever. I think that's what he thinks European noses look like, because if you look at Captain Yami, I was just looking at it, his nose is actually different, so maybe this is what he pictures as a European nose, or whichever specific Europeans he's basing this on, the Germans and the French, and I guess the Clover Kingdom is, I mean, I could just say England and that'd be like a lazy answer, but I really don't actually know. Because the elves are like German if you look at their names, or Dutch, and they're very Aryan, let's just say. Spoilers, never mind. Yeah, so I think the noses are just so freaking cute. Mars actually has a different nose if you look. Mars has this big old chunky, like, chiseled, handsome Squidward nose. But if you look at Fana, do you see this? It's really hard to do upside down. I guess I don't have to. I guess I could do it right side up. This freaking pointy little nose is so cute. Yummy. Not pointy, not cute. Back to Fana. Yeah, so how do I feel about Fana? Let's talk about Fana. I don't really have any strong feelings about Fana whatsoever, actually. I think the arc was cool with Mars. I think Mars looks kind of cool sometimes. Sometimes he's a little extra. Maybe that means curve. Whatever. Fana, I like the third eye, the leaders of the Byakuya whatever, the Eye of the Midnight Sun. I think they're all pretty interesting. Did I misplace? Oh no, I've misplaced my nose. So this is fine. I'm gonna have to do like a lot of erasing and redoing whatever. So this nose, always kind of want to keep things in reference. This nose point kind of starts right at the eye line. So I want to like go from like there. Go like bing, 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 bing. There's kind of that round, and then there's like this. And we'll make that little triangle for now. Yeah, Fana, look at that pointy little Fana nose. Okay. And then that's like above the eye line. Goes up to there. Okay, I think that gives us a better framing to put the eye like right on the eye line. I don't know, is that what this is called? The eye line? Who knows? And we can keep this buffer between these lines. What I often do is I make these short little shitty strokes. When I keep this PG. These short little... They're not good. You should kind of make very deliberate strokes. And hold your pencil a bit farther away than I'm doing. So what this is revealing to me as I kind of figure out this scale, what I have to do all the time, is that this is a bit too far away. I need her face to be a little smaller. Sure, let's do that. I mean, I guess I could make everything else bigger, but I think the features came out fine. Oof. Big oof. Big oof. Let's just erase the whole outline for now. Kind of ignore that. And then just do the face. Work outward from the face and do everything kind of based on that. That's like that line, and that's like, as I ignore what I just said I was gonna do. So what he does with this, I mentioned this little kind of tip here, is it makes the cheeks puff out, kind of almost synchronizing with this little upturn in the nose, and it gives a very like cute little, I don't want to say elfish, because in the show elfish means something, but everyone kind of looks a little elfy. A little elfy, a little welfarely. Oopsie. Alright, that's good enough for now. We'll have to fix her she has a big ol' head. Ooh, language again, excuse me. She has a big ol' head. Let's just add that ear in for fun. For ears, I kind of just make like a round thing and then some squiggles. Some lines and squiggles. At one point, I knew the anatomy of the ear, you know, all the crux and the helix and whatnot, but no longer. So, like, I feel like technically the pupil should like line up with this line. So maybe I need to change that line and change the eye to actually go with that line. When you draw, your pencil mark shouldn't be this freaking heavy. You should be light so you can erase things, but I'm a bit heavy-handed. I really don't even have to shade right now because I am just sketching and finding the shapes with this red pencil, but sometimes I like to just do, sometimes progress feels nice, let me phrase it like that. Progress feels great. So when something looks a bit more like the end product, it feels good and it makes you want to continue. Ooh, let's get that eyebrow. What a nice... She just got her eyebrows done in the Eye of the Midnight Sun Salon. Licht frequents that. I was looking at pictures to do this, and I wanted to licht, but he's just so pretty that I think I would ruin anything good about him. Whichever licht. Okay, I actually think that eyebrows, like, generally fine. I think I'll keep that. They all have, like, their little fold line under the eyes. There are a bunch of these stress lines. Oh, you know what? I can actually have this on the screen. There are a bunch of these stress lines, but I'll do those later. Okay, let me make a pupil while I'm here. Speaking of progress, once there's a pupil, it really starts looking like a person. Unless your pupil's not very good, like mine probably will not be. So it's like kind of like there, I guess. It's like, I think I have to make like a base like here, so it looks like she's kind of looking this way. I really don't get it. I don't get any of it, but it looks okay. Okay. Let's move on to eye number 2. And it's got like a bit of space. It's gonna say it's like from there to there. And what did we do? We put the line in like the middle of the eye. So it should be like, well, you know what, let me actually change that so that I can now use it to line up the eyes. This is like definitely not the way you're supposed to do this. Change your line. This is like faulty science. It's like changing your hypothesis after getting a result. But sure. And then I'll change like this whole eye, I guess. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I subjecting you all to? I changed my mind. I like the eye this way. It was good. It was fine, I guess. No, it actually wasn't. This just should be like shallower. This should be whatever. Let me start working on other parts so that I can kind of fix it into relation. I don't know what that means. No. Okay, so I actually want to go like bam, 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 like right there. Connect. Okay. I want it kind of like skewed this way so that it looks like our eye. It's, you know, on this plane. Oh my, look at how heavy that is. Oh no. So heavy. Take it easy, take it easy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright. And let's get this eye at least somewhat similar. Yes. No. See, that's the thing, like, even on here, like, the eyes are, it's so hard to kind of, since I'm not really lining up with anything, I don't know if that's helping or not, but it should kind of be, like, the pupil should be, like, more in line with the, like, edges. Sure, that looks like a human. I was a mistake and just turn it into the shading that was necessary. Line. A little bit more line. Sure. Okay, let's get working on that eyebrow. The most important part of the day, the eyebrow. Make sure you eat your eyebrow. Let's get those, like, kind of. Is that gonna work? I don't think that's gonna work. What have I done? I think this eye is, like, too big, maybe. I don't know. Let's just do it. Where does this end? It ends, like, kind of like here. Shoop. Let's get that nice swoopy eyebrow. Sometimes these little swoops are a little scary to make this kind of natural curve. You just gotta go for it. Okay, look, she is very, 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 look how angry she is. Look at these eyebrows. You see these eyebrows? She's freaking angry. Not gonna bother with those. Okay, so I need to, like, fix this inside curve. A lot of times I mess up making these kind of crescents where the like inside curve kind of like comes up like that and follows. It's a little difficult, honestly. I think your eyebrow should go like a little more like. First off, that's a straight line. I need that to be straight, and then I need that to be like relatively straight. Getting very heavy again. She's so. Okay, sure. Sure. Let's do it like that. Oof. I don't know how that came out like 1,000 times worse than before, but it is. I think. I need this to like kind of mimic. Oh, I don't like that little shake on the camera. Sorry there. Sorry everyone. So okay, first off I need this to like point, and they kind of come together to create this, like the point on her face. Okay, I think those lines will help me kind of guide it. Just a short one there, and like a short one there, and a really short one there. How do I follow this freaking angle? Okay, I actually think I just kind of like took it easy and did what felt right, and I think that works. My pencil's getting a little dull. Let's try to get that sharpening sound again. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. This red part, the red pencil section, takes by far the longest, I think. Spoken like a true confidant. Wait, red, that's not what that means. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so the mouth is kind of difficult. You want to, when you're drawing on this angle, the mouth Please remember to pay attention to your angles. The angle is going downward. And if this was actually correct where it needed to be, it would help me. Right here. Because I follow that down into like the middle of the mouth. That's like the actual middle, like where the middle of her teeth would be. But since we're on an angle, we don't get the middle in the middle. We get the middle on the right. I've been trying really, that was always my biggest, I did it again, the angle. My biggest problem was always perspective and shading and trying to understand kind of where lines should go to create actual, shading is one thing, but you don't really need shading if your lines are clear enough and in the right place. They will show anything you're trying to portray. Fana being all surprised. Oh my, OMG, it's Mars. Didn't you kill me, bro? Didn't you, kill me? What an ex-boyfriend Mars is. Great guy, Mars. So I'm gonna try to get this, because it's the mouth. The problem with the mouth is it's gonna get a lot muddy. Mouths get very muddy, because there's so many lines in there if you look. And if I do 3 layers of lines in the mouth, it'll just become a mess. Sure. And sure. No, that's too far. Sure, right there. Okay. Now that we have that, we can use, now that we have the actual face, we can use that to dictate where, her chin is. Okay, so, you kind of want it. So, if I follow the line down on the face, it doesn't go to where the point is. Honestly, and I don't know if that's, weird or not, but it kind of, man, this is difficult. I don't really know how to do this. Okay, from right there, it seems to be that it's almost straight under. Her Fana's chin is almost straight under this kind of mouth ridge, but a little to the left. So I'm going to use that as my guide. Get that little chubby cheek there for Fana. Good enough, whatever. Oof. Okay. Sure. It looks like a human. Does it look like Fana? I don't know. Okay, so that's maybe too skinny now, but oh man, problem. Clean up on this run right here. Someone save me from my own incompetence, please. Alright, there we go. That ear is not in the right place. I don't know when I drew that. Sure. We'll do a sweat thingy like that. We'll just leave it like that. That's good enough. We can be heroes. Let's add a little more ear. Her ear's actually doing a lot in this composition. Let's add a good amount. Ow, my knees are starting to hurt. I didn't really know how to record this, honestly. So I'm on my knees on a table with my laptop open and backwards. Recording on the webcam. Let me pick this eye location. pupil outward. Very daring. Very daring. Very daring. Is it daring and stupid? Is it daring and wise? Who knows? I do. It was stupid. Okay. See, I tend to choke up on the pencil. It's not a good habit. Did I do that too low, you think? It almost creates an equilateral triangle here. So if I can do anything to kind of recreate that positioning, that would be good. Okay, so like like right there. Triangulated. Bam. Hire me, NASA. For triangulation. I'm the human GPS. That's what they call me. GPS. That was I don't know how I feel about that line. I don't know how I feel about any of this, but we must press on. Okay. I haven't really actually been talking a lot about Black Clover. I'm surprised because I didn't think I was going to have much to say, but I'm so bad at drawing that I have constant commentary to make on the things I'm doing. So I'm constantly fixing things. Alright, let's get this kind of curving out. You're curving out, dude. You're curving out, dude. Sorry if I just like say random things. I'm like not even like thinking about what I'm saying at this point. I'm kind of just in the zone, but like not a good zone. I'm in auto zone right now. Not the zone I need to be in. Yeah, sure. I think that looks okay. If I bulk this up right here, kind of give this a bit of that, and make this going up and out almost, to kind of give it, this is what's creating this outward effect, right? Is this and this would have to match, but I don't think I can do that. Sorry if that was a little loud. And now I do these creepy lines. These super awesome. I really like all the elf design stuff. Despite, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand a lot of what's going on. Honestly. I kind of blew through it all at one point and lost a lot of information somehow, where to the point where I'm watching the manga and I don't really remember how things get to the point where they are now, or when I'm watching the anime. You know what, that needs to be like shorter. Oof, this is a nightmare. This is not going super great. I got a little excited. I did a good simple Yami-san and okay Noel, and I thought I was Yuki Tabata. That'll look stupid later, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, I think that gives me a bit more space to add this sphere thing. No, it doesn't really, because my spacing was all wrong. I'm going to stand up to do some erasing real quick. Eye has to be redone. The fourth eye is what she's called now. She's the fourth eye. Okay. So before I do anything, let me get the line in to frame everything. I need to do this, and I need to do this, the inside and the outside. Now the outside goes up because there's a full sphere, and then there's an elongated bit, and then it goes up. Okay, I like that, I like that, I like it a lot. Symmetry is hard. Oh, that's something I really like of Yuki Tabata's. His use of asymmetry is just absolutely peak in the designs. So in Asta's demon form, a lot of people go, oh, when is he getting his second wing? I don't think there is a second wing, personally. I think it's just part of the design, is that it's only on one side. Alright, we're gonna get slightly into spoiler. Ooh, am I messing up again? Maybe not. We're gonna get into slight spoiler territory in the opening, the newest opening for Black Clover. You do see spoiler. Do not listen to the next 30 seconds if you do not want a spoiler. You see a transformation that is similar to Asta's in a way, but yeah, of course, Yuno's is an elvish, like wind green transformation, whatever you want to call it. And it's also this asymmetrical. It's actually the other side. So I think it's meant that they kind of work next to each other in opposition. I don't know, like how her head is so big. Like, how does this go up this far and not make her head look giant? Whatever. Yeah, I like all the elf squigglies. I don't really know the elves. That's vaguely spoiler. I'm done doing spoilers, by the way. I don't really. One of the problems with squads is that it can almost limit your design choices because everyone has to have this color. Everyone in the Black Bulls has black. But I think Yuki Tabata does a nice job of making characters interesting almost without interesting designs. Not that they're not good, but like if you look at Yami, it's just a tank top. It's very simple. It's just a tank top and like pants and his torn up robe. And of course there's the symbolism of the torn up robe being him being all, cool and macho and whatnot. But how is her head not giant? Like, I might have been in this whole thing. How does this work? I don't get it. I'm gonna make this kind of go outward more. Maybe that'll give me a bit more space to work with. And then I'm gonna go like this, and we're gonna just cut it off there. And we'll do it like that. Oh, sure. I think that works. Technically, this line isn't even here. I don't even have to make this. But I should just give myself a little outline. I don't really know what happened, like, to my angle. So, like, technically, this should be ending like here. I don't know how this happened, but well, I do know how it happened. I'm not good. Maybe I'll cut it out, who cares? Okay. Okay, so now I can work on the eye again. That's way too hard, but it'll get covered. Okay, so let's make this little round doodad. Work our way up. It's kind of in and then out. Let me sharpen it in. Just a little bit. With Mimosa. This pencil's name is Mimosa from now on. And this one is, I don't know her brother's name. What's her brother's name? I really can't remember. He's a funny guy. Funny guy that, other Vermilion. Okay, I think actually somehow this original bulb, this original little eye cookie thing, this little place where your eye cook accumulates from I thought the original was gonna work, but I changed my mind. You hear that? No one can stop me. Alright, let's put it right there. Sure. Because I liked it, but I felt that the eye was too small. They're all kind of at least similar in size. These three eyes. One thing he's doing that I like, it's just like this. It's, well, I guess that's technically the inker. Is that the eyes are like just gently shaded, just a little extra here and a little less there. The iris or the, oh boy, I forget all that too. You know, anatomy is fun. I don't know how I'm gonna get this in the middle. I'm probably never going to like it, but okay, that looks good right there, I think. Let's go with that. Actually, I think it's coming out okay. I don't really think it looks like Fana particularly. Maybe if I fix the cheek and the chin, I think it'll actually help her profile a bit. Because it's like that there, but it almost gets a little slim and then pointy. I don't know how he does it. There's like this. Make this little notch, this little chip right on the chins. It's kind of like that. Oh, actually, I think that did help a little bit, but I want to pull her cheek up even more, almost. And I guess this doesn't matter because what I'll do with the blue is with the blue pencils when I make that decision, kind of finalize that. Right now I'm gonna make just some of the hairlines just to give me an idea, some of the main hairlines. I like the Tabata's like white hair. All very pretty. Just very minimalistic, kind of couple lines here and there. Very shimmery and pretty. Except Mars. Mars uses way too much gel. Mars is a monster. Okay, I don't actually think I feel like making all those. This video's probably really long already. I think I may have been drawing for like almost an hour. Oof. No, but pretty long. Okay, so there's like kind of one there and then one there. What you do is you use the lines in the hair to establish the shape of the head. You just give them a little curve when they need to be curved, them kind of tight when they need to be tight. It's a bit like a topographic map. It kind of, when it's tighter, it shows steeper inclination, I guess. You don't really hear inclination used literally very often. I'm gonna leave all that. Is that everything? Oh, I'm missing some sweat. A couple sweat glands, sweat beads. Oh, actually, I said Black Clover was the first manga I read, which is a bit of a lie. I actually read Junji Ito's. Actually, a lot of Junji Ito. Prior to reading Black Clover, it was a bit of a warm up, baby course, training wheels. Sure. I don't like this line right now. I need that like that, and I need their nostrils there. Oh, I forgot her teeth. I said I didn't want to muddy this up, so I'm just gonna be real quick. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, I actually think that that's done for the first stage. That's crazy. I didn't think I had it in me. Alright, move on to number 2. Well, I don't know if there's numbers on these. I don't actually know how the number system works. Let's go on to pencil number 2. Our little Prussian blue. For harder outline. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the eyes. No. The nose. You want these kind of sweeping. When you get to the later stages, you want, as few kind of strokes as possible. You want these smooth strokes. Oof. Problem was I didn't really have this clearly defined to begin with, so I kind of don't know what to do with it almost. I think those are the actual lines. I'll come back in and do shading. Oh, this one, you know what? This one is almost flat, actually. That's gonna look bad, whatever. I'm kind of mad at it already. Let's get that out of there. Okay, that's a bit better right there. Alrighty. Okay, nostrils, like, nostril right there. Okay, I'm gonna do kind of quick with this one. Just give myself really clear places to mark with the pen, and I'm gonna do any shading that's necessary. I like Yuki Tabata does good, or I guess where inks, there's a lot of these nice line shadings. I like those a lot. Oh, I guess I should draw a neck, shouldn't I? Back to this real quick. I like those a lot, but if I were not doing those, I am. But if I were not, I would probably use the blue just to do like a simple shade, instead of like downward lines. But I really like the way lines look. Lines are cool. Lines are cool. Put that. Quote me on that. Lines are cool. Okay. I just want a little bit of something here, just to give Mars has fluff. Fana has fluff. Meant to be together forever. Alright, that's enough of red. Oh, and enough of that shipping. Speaking of shipping, why don't we discuss that right now? Let's go for it. Why not? Do I do a lot of shipping? I do an okay amount of shipping. In Black Clover, I would say I ship. Oof, don't even ask me about Asta, because I don't even know. I don't even know my answer. But I'll tell you one thing, I do ship. I want Vanessa to not like Yami, because I think Yami and Charlotte, Charlotte, is the one I would actually like to see, I guess. The one I think makes the most sense. So, did I change the lines? No, actually, even this kind of does this. And that is part of that also has to do with, I think, Vanessa and Finral. You heard it here first, folks. Vanessa and Finral is actually going to be a thing. I think it's like the Playboy and I don't want to say floozy. I don't even think they make her floozy. I guess she's not wearing clothes because she's drunk and it's hot. Who knows? Oh, that was too hard. I shouldn't have done that like that. But I think that's gonna happen. Alright, so it's imperative that I get a nice smooth round circle. Let's go for it. I'm gonna go in a couple times, I guess. What is it? It's kind of darker here typically. And then I just a little dot. Let's get these. Actually, I'll do these kind of finer stress lines on the eyes. I'll do those later when I'll sharpen the pencil first. Right now it's not very sharp, and I really should resharpen it, but it's a waste if I do that, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. Is it a waste? Who knows? Probably not. Okay, eyebrow. Done. Ooh, you know what? I could be like slimmer, but whatever. Am I even still in frame? Oh man, I didn't really think to focus this. That was a pretty big misplay. I hope no one's like watching this. Hopefully you're just listening. Hopefully you're actually not listening. Hopefully this is just on and you're not actually thinking about anything I'm saying, because I've just been kind of babbling. Even my dog fell asleep like, damn. Pretty stupid, man. You're pretty stupid. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of finalizing some of these lines, picking things I like. Oh, you know what? I never made her eyelashes. Very important part of like emoting, and also the perspective you get from, you know, like this angle kind of being straight because it's right in the middle, and this one kind of now starting to turn away from you. Alright, I definitely need to sharpen now. Oof, I don't know why I just like lifted the nose and it really bothered me after sharpening that. Hopefully it looks better later at some point. Okay, let's work on this next eye. So many eyes, so many eyes. Who are your guys' favorite Black Clover characters? I don't know why I said that like that. Who are your favorite Black Clover characters? I kind of just like everyone. I think the cast is very funny. It's just a very funny show. Or manga. Particularly, I really like Golden Agrippa. I just think everything that comes out. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Why did I do that? Everything that comes out of his mouth is funny. It's just a very funny, like, oh, he's a scary guy, but everything he says is like disgustingly sweet. I just want to be your friend. He is also the ASMR king. Let's be real. Let's be real now. Is there anyone in anime with more ASMR potential than our boy Gordon Agrippa? Okay. Bam bam. 2 eyes. I'm just gonna stand up real quick. Sorry if there's a little shadow from that. Gotta stretch my legs a little. While I'm up here, I'm gonna do some of the easier stuff, like outline right there, and right there, bam. And this one's kind of thick, so I'm just gonna like do like a second, and maybe a third pass, and maybe right here too. See is that this is a weird little hand that she's holding right here, like the guy from Scary Movie. Just a weird little hand right there. We'll never unsee. Before I start getting into the details, of like, you know, these eye lines and things like that, let me just get to working on the big stuff, the big boy. I like this stuff because you can just quickly kind of go through all of it and just trace away the pain, trace away the stress. Is it tracing when you're tracing something you drew? Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, this is looking kind of sweet. See, when you start doing this second pass with your blue pencil, everything just starts to clean up nice, and you kind of can almost ignore the red pencil somehow. It really doesn't even affect the drawing almost. Well, you know what? I think I can use this water drop. I think he's using this to like almost define part of her face. I'm gonna do it like that right there. Let's see. I've been having a lot of flashbacks to dreams today in particular. And not only dreams, but one weird place in particular that I went to, and that's in real life. I think it's maybe it's the Liberty Science Center or the National History Museum, or one of those. There's just this room with probably some form of bug that I just have this whole room full from, I must have gone there 10 years ago at least. I have the full freaking layout, perfect memories of this room. I remember the little, oh, why am I doing that? That line doesn't exist. That line's not real. Don't do that. I remember that day so weird. It's very strange the way we remember things. Ooh, I sense a problem. My thing started kind of leaning. It's a little heavy this way. I don't know how that started happening. If anything should be heavy on this side. It should be thinner on that side. Can I just bulk this side up? Good thing this is all getting filled in. Oh, wait. Bit of misplay. Maybe a bit of misplay, I don't know. Actually, I think if I do it, I don't think I need to do it in thickness. I think it's the angle. If I cock this up, I think it would be easier to fix it. That side looks better anyway. I'm gonna cock this up this way. Sorry, that might have been a little loud. Because she's on an angle, so this one has to kind of go up more. It's like on an angle like that. So like this one kind of go up and down right there. And this stuff should really be noticed before you get to this stage, but I'm stupid. So I'm just kind of raising and moving and everything, so that's kind of following. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, and now we can do whatever we want. I think that helped a little bit, hopefully. Now, that made this kind of look out of place, which is good. I think that means it was out of place and it needed to be kind of fixed anyway. We just needed the help of a little context. I did that just to, again, tilt it a little. Alright. Do we have our context? Okay. Let's get that eye going for like the 50th time. Okay. I think that's good enough. I don't know why I kind of doubled up on that line there. That's annoying. Okay. And ear. can see. How about that? How about I make some ruffles like that, just by doing some ellipses, and then I will fill this all in right here, like that, kind of with black, but I don't want to do that right now, because my fingers hurt. Also, I'll do the lines with the black, but these lines I need to actually get some like bearings, at least a couple more, like just to give me some shape. Okay, it's easy if you kind of zone out a little and follow try to follow the outlines you see. Like I'm looking here and I see round. You almost want to recreate these shapes, like with edges, and then work your way up. That's lazy. Let me start making these. Oh man, there's so many lines. Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I'm gonna go to pen or pretty soon. I need just a couple here just to tell me that. And this a bit closer together. Sorry, I forgot to talk again. What you want to do with this, where I made this line where I shouldn't have, you want them kind of going opposite directions. You want them, some of them going over, some of them not going over. You want like kind of fuzzy border. That's what they call me, the fuzzy border. I don't know what that means. Okay, and then some of these start going that way, and then some of these start going that way. Here's where they kind of start going over. And you don't really even have to make some of these triangles sometimes. Sometimes if you just make enough lines, it'll kind of do that for you. I don't know if I'm creating the shape I want in her on her head, but whatever. She's got just some weird hair, just doing something over here, sure. That was weird. I just thought my phone vibrated in my pocket, but my phone's clearly right here. Don't know really what I felt. Oh boy, my laptop's running low. Hold on 1 second. Oh, come on, close. plug this in. That's really freaking annoying. What's really annoying is that I took over an hour to draw this. Okay, I am kind of back. Here we go. Final stretch. We got this. We got this, guys. Okay, I don't know why I did that all the way there. That should be cut off like there. That looks kind of ugly, but whatever. Okay. I think we can go into the pen. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I did those, like, squigglies. Those are my squigglies. That's how I kind of do squiggles. I guess I'm gonna do that in pen line. Hopefully I don't butcher this. Alright. Let's do the inkiest parts first. Inkiest. I don't know why I decided to do that. I may actually run out, so maybe I should do the non-inky parts first. And right now I am rushing a little, because frankly I'm a little tired of this, and in general. But let me know if you guys like the drawing ASMR kind of content. I don't know if there are any triggers from the actual drawing itself, or maybe you just like the content, the anime Black Clover stuff is kind of not underrepresented, but there could be more on YouTube. Also what they call me, more on YouTube. Yeah, there could be more. That's why I decided to maybe start making ASMR videos, is because the content that I frequent, some of that type of content isn't made very often. So if other people are looking for it, they don't get it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the other eyelashes. Hope no one was like screaming that this whole time. What was I saying? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna move on to the eyes. Should not be kind of making those like fractal, fragmented strokes. I want to be doing like straight, like that. That's not good. I want to be doing, you know, one solid, clean stroke as much as I can. Except here where it doesn't matter because I can just fill it in. I'll do it later. Oof. See, I kind of deviated a little bit there. Ay. Whatever. I don't know why I made that like so heavy. I'm gonna have to do it over here too, just to make it similar. So she looks super angry. I guess it can be an effect. It's a feature. It is officially a feature of my style. Oh, I could talk more about those little stylistic things. Another manga that has kind of their own. I don't even know who makes Demon Slayer, by the way. I didn't read that, so no spoilers. Another mangaka who has their own kind of typical look and characteristics is who makes Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know. Okay, it's Tabata, and can I remember? Shinjo. I don't know. I don't remember actually. But he also kind of has some pointy noses. Not gonna lie. But his is also, there's a lot of just very cute characteristics on his characters. He makes very good, cute, youthful looking characters. Like very, very good fairies, elves, whatnot. Because they're so. See, I wish this was like 2 lines, separate. Yeah, like if you look at a character like Bon, who's not cute, he looks cool, but he's not like anything, special. But I just think there's something about Meliodas has the cute face, King has the cute face, Elizabeth has the cute face, Elaine has the cute face. The characters from the movie, the fake Meliodas had the cute face. They're all just very endearing looking. It makes even like his spoiler, I guess, for Seven Deadly Sins. Even like Zeldris is cute. I think I can even actually just leave this kind of scratched, and it'll look fine. Yeah, maybe that's a cool look. But you know what I really like is when something that's the lazy option also looks kind of cool, and you could say you did it because it looks cool. Alright, we're actually making some progress, running out of features, and if you're wondering, like, what order am I doing this, just whatever I look at that I see and my finger moves to. I may as well do the mouth shading right now, so I'm gonna do those full black. What I really like about Black Clover is the like excellent use of just like black, gray and white balance. It's just really, really good consistently, and like almost there's not like this page kind of has this white look, but it's almost, he almost uses it to elicit emotion. This is like almost surprising, or like he does it with the elves for this pure feeling. Yeah, often there's such good balance of darkness, light, gray. Like it's just incredible looking. Oh, you know what? Get them eyelashes going and start getting a little emotion in Fana's face. I guess eyelashes do that. No, they don't. But she'll look like a human at least. Okay, get some of these. That one starts curving outward for whatever reason. Okay. Oh, the lines. That's what we're missing. She looks so stressed because of the lines. Yeah. So, like, if I can get these, like, kind of thin and scratchy, that'd be good, actually. I don't think that's, like, how you're supposed to use this, but... like, it's, like, what I need right now. So it seems like the density is the least right there. almost kind of under, right under the eye. Maybe a little more here. Okay, I actually think that did the job. A little bit like in here, a bit like in there. I need some downward lines here. See, like, shading just with lines is just so cool looking to me. I don't know why. We need a little shading bubble here. Like that. Oh, there's like some lines on the eyebrows. Okay. I do like these little, I think those look nice. I think I should probably just ruined everything, whatever. Let's add some more lines, get that kind of consistent with the other one. Get the nose going, nose goes. And I guess when you do this, you're supposed to erase everything, erase all the pencil marks, but I wasn't having great luck doing that, honestly. Let's do this. Ground her in reality and the body. Oh, there's a bunch of lines here. So like that, it's kind of like that. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I keep forgetting I'm making a video. I'm getting a little lazy, but sometimes those look cool if you look, they're even on there. I really like it when a mistake is also on something else. So you can be like, look, it's right there. I didn't make a mistake. This is called art. Ever heard of it? Wow, I'm really getting close. And I'm kind of avoiding the hair if you can't tell. I think it's time to fill this in so that hair can be last. So that it can at least look a little okay before I ruin everything. I'm really gonna try hard to get the curves and the angles right to create the kind of shape of her head and her hair. Because it's just so difficult and so important that if you make those lines flat or the wrong direction or anything like that, it just looks so off. Filling it in, filling it in, filling it in. I would love if Black Clover did not suck. The manga or the anime didn't kind of suck. It's really a shame that I'm not one to be the quality. I'm not really. This is not the time nor the place for me to start yelling about people who complain about stuff in anime when it's not that serious. It's not that deep. But the show, sometimes it's a little too much for me, where it's just alright, just make it a seasonal thing, please. Please, if it looked even 75% as good as My Hero Academia, it would be very popular. And the start, now let's be real here. I forgot to, I guess I neglected to mention this, is I didn't read the manga, the full manga. I only read from a certain point where I got to in the anime, and then I started reading the manga, which is, I guess, like cheating. But, so I technically don't really know the beginning of the story that well. Like, I can't really compare. I just remember I'll be right back. I just remember the anime, the beginning is just so freaking slow. There's they kind of start these fights, and then there's like flashback. It like really feels like filler, let's be real. And I would assume it happens in the manga almost exactly the same, but who knows? It's not great when you're trying to introduce the show to someone, and that's like you have to kind of get through this little kid arc. It's a little annoying. But then you come to realize, you gotta think to yourself, you know what? I'm watching a kid's show. Anytime you're getting mad at anime or feeling some type of way, just remember, I'm watching a kid's show. The word shonen, I'm pretty sure it just means little kid. Let's be real, guys and girls. It's not the most sophisticated art form, despite what I may think. Alright, I'm gonna just do these quickly. Nice. I actually think, for some reason, when you just go quick and don't worry about things, don't think too much, they tend to come out a little better. Just use your feelings a little bit. Just see how it feels. You know, oh, this curve right here, that's where it needs to go. This one right here, bam, 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 bam. Like that. And then this, because that gotta go in like that. Made her hair come down a little crazy. Actually, it kind of does do that. Nice. Add a little more here. Okay, so we need to get this main shape like right. That's like the important thing. So like, it's like here, and then like these ones like here, right? It kind of straightens out, becomes these. And then these ones kind of become the curve here. Start curving back here. Okay, I'm really getting close now. So that technically goes like that, but I want some of these to be longer to get a little, mix it up a little bit. By geez, I think we've done it. I want like maybe like one more there. Am I missing anything? My balance is off. That's the problem. I need to fill this black in or I'll feel really stupid. I feel pretty stupid filling it in, but I did all this talk about, you know, black balance and whatnot, so I may as well. Oh no, I'm not doing that. It's not the inkiest. It's inkiest marker. I'll fill it in like a little. I'll scribble it. How's that? You get some nice scribble triggers right at the end. There you go. And then like this fluffy bit will be like a semi-scribble. I think that ellipsis string actually works kind of nice for this. Yeah, I really don't know what that is. It's like a fluffy something. I mean, like, technically, this should really be, like, to here. Oh, maybe. Actually go like that. Oops. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna like, I don't know, should I try to erase? Is that a good idea? Will I just fade the ink? I don't even know if like anything's gonna come off anyway. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Oh boy, that's bad. Let me at least clean the hair up. I think the hair will look a lot better if I get the pencil out of there. I mean, there's blue. You see that there's blue in the eraser. Shavings, whatever you want to call them. That means blue is coming off, I guess. Oh, you know what? Right there. Alright guys, I think that's about it. Here is I've left the video, I guess I can leave it like this. Here is my Fana from Black Clover, Yuki Tabata, Shonen Jump. If you guys like this video and want to, if you have a character request from even one of the shows that I mentioned, doesn't have to even be Black Clover. Maybe I will try drawing more often, and maybe every time I do, I can do something like this. I also have some other plans for ASMR videos, so just, yeah, let me know how you guys liked it. Thank you very much.